Alright guys, before I start this challenge, I just wanted to point out that I'm aware that some of these clips do drag a bit, especially because there's me hanging from different objects on a playset for an extended period of time, or not, not that long unfortunately, but long enough that it can get boring. I thought about speeding it up myself, but I figured I'd leave it organic just so it wouldn't seem like I cheated. I mean, not that I have any reason to cheat on here, obviously, but I just left it as it is to be the most like official, I guess. I don't know, but feel free to speed it up using the YouTube settings. I think you can speed it up a good amount with that. I also have an announcement at the end of this video, but until then, enjoy the challenge. Hey guys, so you may have heard about the ultimate grip challenge and the ultimate grip challenge number 2, but have you heard about the ultimate grip challenge? This is gonna be the biggest one yet, I guess. I don't know, it's probably the same size, but it's gonna be a bit different than the ones before it. I'm gonna bring in an element of luck to this. I'm still gonna go for the 10-minute goal overall. 7 different items. They're all gonna be items I use in the first 2. Basically, I'm gonna each of the 7 days, I'm gonna use the item I used on the day in the first video, and then the item from the second video. I'm gonna flip a coin, which I need like a giant coin. It kind of seems silly to flip a tiny coin, but I don't have a giant coin, so I used a quarter. But I'm gonna flip it. That will decide. Heads will mean I use the item from the first video. Tails will mean I use the item from the second. That's just my best way of deciding it. I think it's gonna make it a bit more like different and interesting. So this means day 1 we have this bar, which is the heads, and then these spinny grips, which are kind of rusty at this point. I should have brought them inside earlier, but these are our tails. So I'm gonna flip the coin and decide. This is an easier day, so I want to hang for longer. All right, I'm gonna flip it. All right. It's tails. The tail of this coin is weird. It's like a new design, by the way. But so I'm gonna hang from the spinny grips. That's gonna make it a bit harder than if it was just a stable bar, but that's where the luck comes in. Blinding. All right. Here we go. Oh. I'm gonna seriously try to dig in and just keep holding, because this is one of the easier ones. I really want to hit 10 minutes this time. I failed last time, so here we go. They still spin pretty much. I thought the rust might stop it, but they still spin. The other twist is I've gained 10 pounds, so it's gonna be even harder. All right, guys, I'm not sure how good that was. I used to have a good gauge for this, but I haven't been hanging as much. Day 2, this is like my 5th time doing this, because I had to keep stopping because I was being interrupted by the lawn mowers, and then by an airplane. So it's like, I don't know. I think they're like in the next part of the neighborhood now, but when I started filming, they were like doing all the houses around me. They were mowing them. So here we go. I'm already hot, but we'll see what happens. Yesterday, unfortunately, I only got a time of about 1 minute 20. I didn't look exactly because I was annoyed. I will check, but I didn't do it yet. So I'm even worse than I was last time on those, which isn't good. That's where my extra weight probably came into play, I guess. The lawnmower's back, but I'm just gonna keep talking. I don't care. So next up we have, from the first video, we have this, which I feel like right now, for some reason, I feel like I can hang from this for like 10 minutes. It's not true, but I just like mentally feel I really want this one. And here's the other one from video from the second one, which is like a seesaw sort of thing. This is harder. It's still like, it's kind of like a flat bar, but it's harder to control. So I really want this. So I'm going for heads right now. Come on. Got tails yesterday, so. Heads, yes. I got heads. I'm gonna show it to the camera so it doesn't look like I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's not that unlikely, it's 50-50 chance, but anyway. Alright guys, I'm just gonna hang here for like the next hour and automatically win today. And I also lost about 0.03 or something of the pounds I gained with my haircut, so this is definitely gonna work out. If I could put the thing on. Oh my gosh, that was horrible too, I think. I'll check. That felt really like short. That's supposed to be an easy one. I don't know. Actually, I guess I should have shaved more than just my head, but anyway, that sucked. Hey guys, please pardon our mess today. We're renovating like part of the house, and there's like drilling and stuff. So if you hear that, that's what that is. But other than that, it's day 3 of the challenge. I'm doing very badly. I need to focus on the actual challenge. I'm gonna flip this coin and see what we get. Heads would be the egg grips, or tails would be these bouncy, kind of like the first day, but bouncy. I'm hoping for the eggs just to be a bit more different, because those are pretty similar to the first ones we did. So. All right, take 2. I don't want to look, because then it looks like I'm cheating. All right, it's tails, so it is going to be the similar grips. These ones, they're like more foam. The other ones are like solid bar, and this is like foam. So it's good. I really have to dig in and just keep hanging, even though it has a lot of give to it. This is also rusting, so I hope it doesn't break on me. All right. I think I'm doing better. I still have some grip left. I'm really close to the grass though. I'm trying to keep my toes off the ground. just get the last few seconds in. This could make the difference if I keep hanging. All right, I think that was decent. I didn't re-grip this time. I just kept hanging. I think that might have worked out better to just keep going instead of letting go. But yeah, I can see where my fingers were. Like, it's an indent in the foam bar. But let's see. I think that was decent. Might get me closer to pace, and we'll move on to day 4. Hey guys, so today is gonna be the halfway point of the challenge. So let me review what times I have so far and what pace I'm on. So day 1 with the spinning grips, I got 119, which is pretty bad. Day 2, I got 120 on the triangular bar, which is also pretty bad. Actually even worse, because that should be an easier grip, and I thought I'd do better on that. And then yesterday I got 145 on the softer spinning grips, which is actually really good. So that does put me back in the running. So overall, every day I should average about 125, a minute 25 seconds. 0.7 is like to be on pace for 10 minutes. So right now, that would mean I should have at least 4 minutes 17 seconds. And right now, with those 3 times together, I'm at 4 minutes 24 seconds. So I'm a tiny bit ahead of pace. But it's only gonna get harder from here. The items get harder, as you've seen in the past, maybe if you watched it. So there's no guarantee for sure. I'm probably off pace if anything, considering what's coming up. So hopefully I can do well today and keep improving like I did yesterday. Let's flip the coin. Heads is the bungees, and tails is the cone grips. I'm hoping for cones. I feel like the bungees are gonna be hard. It's the bungees. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Last time I did a pull-up on them, I felt like that was better. This time I might just try to hang. I'll see how I feel. Alright, I just got a laptop to keep my time because I feel like that will help me be more motivated to hang. Hopefully I'll reach at least a minute. That's my goal. That was a minute, guys. I ended up pulling up, as you can see, because pulling up I feel like helps on that. That's what I did last time, I guess. I'm not even sure if that's better or worse than my last performance on the bungees in 2020. If it's better or worse will probably determine how I feel about today. So I'm gonna check that now. Hopefully it's at least an improvement over last time. But either way, that puts me back off pace of my goal. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Alright guys, we're changing the name of this thing to Ultimate Slip Challenge because I slipped when I was coming out here. It's still raining a little bit, so today's options, I'm really hoping for option B. Option A is the rope, option B is these rings. I only brought the rings out because I'm really counting on getting them. I feel like the rings are pretty reliable, and then the rope I could do really badly or really well on, but I'd rather just go for the rings. Plus it's just like less stressful. I don't know, I can just kind of zone out more. Although I will do, I'm doing both of these regardless. I'm just only putting one in the challenge. I'm doing the other on my own just for like check in on how I'm doing. All right, I'm gonna flip the coin. Let's see what happens. Tails, thank you. That looked like I swear I always flip the coin over. I ain't cheat, but yes, it is tails. So it's these rings. I need to hang. If I hang for like an extra 12-ish seconds, I will get back on pace. So hopefully like a minute 40. I need like 100 seconds on these rings. I think last time I got a good time on here. got a good time on the rope and the rings last time, so today should be a good day regardless. Except these are slippery today. I feel taller because I'm so close to the ground, but I guess I was last time. Some distant thunder. Oh man, the rain's picking up. These rings are very thin compared to the wooden ones I usually use. These are very thin, which is good usually for grip, but they're almost too thin. Like the wood blocks in the last video. Alright guys, I didn't feel good, but I did hang in there a lot even with my grip giving out. I felt pretty slippery from the start, so I tried, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, I looked at the clips from the last couple of days, and the bungees I got 101 and the rings up here I got 139. So that puts my total time at 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Right now to be on pace for 10 minutes, I should be at 7 minutes, 8 seconds, 0.5. So I'm really close, not quite on pace, but very close. So with a great performance today and some luck tomorrow, I could hit my 10-minute goal. Depends what happens. So today we have, from the first video, we have these balls, cannonballs. In the second video, I couldn't find the two I used. I used like a cannonball and a ball of yarn. So instead we just have these wooden balls. So it's basically just a battle of which balls we're gonna use. But we're gonna flip the coin to the side. All right, it's the wooden balls, the replacement item, because I don't have the last ones. So wooden balls it is. I don't even know where I put the wooden balls, but I'll find them in a minute. I'll feel kind of cheesy if I do great on these, since these are kind of like an alternate, and I wasn't supposed to use these ones. But at least I had the balls to do it at all. I'm gonna have to edit this video. All right, here we go. Two minutes would be great. It's asking a lot, but it's asking a lot because I'm already slipping. Another rainy day here. All right, guys, that was horrible. I could tell that was really bad. I kept having to adjust my grip, which in the end means that it was probably a bad idea to do that. I went from different grips because I didn't feel right. I probably should have kept the first one. So yeah, this is probably not good news for the challenge. Alright guys, so yesterday's performance gave a time of 1:13 seconds, which is actually a bit better than I was expecting. It felt even shorter than that, but it still puts me where I need a minute 43 to win. You just gotta be very tough with today's items. In fact, I'm gonna need like a miracle. So whatever I flip is gonna be an issue, because heads is this really fat nunchuck, and tails might be doable, except the ends to it fell off, so now it's just a slick rope with no stoppers. So it's gonna be a lot harder than last time, and I didn't even get over a minute last time on this. It's a lot harder. The one thing going for me is it's not raining, but that's not gonna do much. We got tails again, so we have this rope that I'm probably gonna hang on for a total of 5 seconds. Let's just see how long I can do it, how close I can get to the goal. No, I'm already slipping. Okay, so I'm gonna grab right on the top. Alright guys, I have a feeling I didn't reach my goal. I have a feeling that was less than 1:40 seconds on there. So yeah, my time's probably gonna be about 8.5 minutes. Alright guys, so after that final rope, I added 5 whole seconds to my time, which brings me up to 8 minutes 22 seconds. Which I think is worse than the time I got in the previous Ultimate Grip Challenge. Which is surprising because well, I guess this challenge didn't start out well. Like, it actually started out worse than the Ultimate Grip Challenge 2. But towards the middle, it picked up, and I was surprised I was improving on a couple of them, like the bungees and stuff near the middle. Because I am pretty out of shape right now, but I was actually improved on a couple of them. But then near the end, it slowed down again. And the rain didn't help, but, you know, without the rain, it still wouldn't have been a minute and a half better. So, either way, you know, I lost the challenge fair and square. And, you know, I think my luck wasn't even that bad. Like, some days weren't as good as I wanted. Like, probably the cones would have done better than the bungees. And probably the wooden nunchuck would have been better than the slick rope a little bit. But at the end of the day, I had pretty decent luck, and I still lost. So I'm 0 for 2. Alright, guys, anyway, I want to be transparent here. And this is the very end of the video, I know, but I'll try to put a link or whatever it is to, like, in the table of contents to this part. So anyone who wants to see, the 2 people that might be interested can see it. But no, I've decided, like, it's been on my mind for a while, but I'm deciding at the end of the 2022 year, I'm gonna quit this channel. It's not very groundbreaking. Like, I've never been consistent to begin with on here, and you know, it's kind of just me filming myself doing obstacles. So I'm sure it's not, you know, but I just wanted to say it here, so just so I can kind of announce it in advance. Yo, it's been fun doing this, and I've really enjoyed it, but it's always been in the back of my mind. This kind of started up again because of in March 2020 because of COVID. As much as that, you know, I don't like to change stuff, but I was like, yeah, I'll just do this to pass the time. And now, you know, I'm all about getting back to normal, so I'd say it's time. Not necessarily that I can't post on here, but just I think it's time anyway. And I feel like most of the training I'm doing right now is for this channel, like in terms of ninja stuff. Other stuff like push-ups I do on my own, but you know, so it's time. It had its run. I appreciate people watching this and stuff. It was meant originally to be like just kind of an archive of stuff I've done for me to like see how I did stuff and stuff like that, like in the early days. Then last year I went kind of crazy and started talking in my videos, so you know, then I kind of put some, like, I don't know, I try to make it a bit more like I don't know, presentable last year. But overall, this has just been kind of a fun thing for me, and I don't expect anyone to watch this junk. but yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts. So that's why I'm gonna quit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. There will be more stuff. Like, I already thought of an Ultimate Grip Challenge number 4, so it's not over yet. I don't even like the Ultimate Grip Challenge that much, but 1, it's easy to film. 2, I have another like idea for like how to involve like the luck element. It'll be even more like kind of random what I get. And 3, obviously at this point I need victory. So hopefully the 4th video will do it. Because if the 4th video doesn't, then it's not happening. But yeah, anyway guys, I really appreciate it. You know, it's been fun doing this, and it's not over yet, but it will be over at the end of the year. And right now it's over for this video. Thank you guys, and bye.